Hey garden people! Today we'll show you how to make a Christmas tree out of succulents. If you don't have room for a full tree or you're just looking for something a little different, a succulent tree is a great activity and will live on after the holidays. For this project you'll need a roll of chicken wire, floral U-pins, wire cutters, a bag of any kind of moss, a plant pot, scrap paper, kitchen scissors, foraged or purchased succulents, and a bowl of water. We pulled a few succulents from a plant we already had and also bought a variety of new ones, big and small. We'll start by filling our pot with scrap paper. This way we can plump up the bottom of the pot and not have to use as much chicken wire for the tree. Next, we'll grab our chicken wire and wire cutters. I like to use gloves when handling wire. We'll just roll this out, then wrap it in a cone shape, see how it fits in the pot, then carefully snip the chicken wire. This is the most difficult but also most important part of the project. So take your time really shaping it nicely so it isn't crooked or bumpy. When it's nice and smooth, place it snugly in the pot to make sure it fits. Next, we'll grab our moss and bowl of water. Dip sections of the moss into the water so it gets moist. Then fit it into the tree frame so it has moss throughout. This will give the succulent something to hold on to and it will act like a sponge when it's time to water. Place your moss-filled tree snugly in the pot so it won't fall out. Now the fun part, placing our succulents to create the tree. It's easiest to use a stick, I'm using a pencil, and poke a hole in the moss, then shimmy the root of the succulent into the hole. If the roots aren't exposed enough, just snip off a few leaves so you have a long root to work with. We'll start at the base and work our way up, carefully taking the succulents out of their pots and placing them in the tree form. If some succulents simply don't want to stay in, then break out your floral U-pins and push the succulent in with the pin to keep it in place. To give this tree some variety, we'll mix and match where we place different types of succulents, spacing out the darker succulents within the lighter green ones. And as a finishing touch, we'll place our bright yellow star-looking succulent on the very top. If you still have some empty spaces in your tree, no worries. Just grab some moss and place it in the gaps to hide the wire frame. Give the succulents a little spritz of water to let them settle into their new environment. And there you have it, a tiny, living, succulent Christmas tree to bring some holiday cheer to your home. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you made a succulent tree, and subscribe for more gardening content like this.